What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are having an amazing weekend. It is a beautiful but rainy Saturday here. I want to say, first of all, I'm really glad that Meek Mill is okay. Let me say that first and foremost. He shared pictures of his car accident on Instagram, and I'm going to read this article. But, a lot of people have been making speculations in regards to what he shared, what's been going on this week, even the article that I'm reading. I just want to, put that disclaimer out. The first and foremost, I'm glad that he was able to walk away unharmed. It says Meek Mill gets into a car crash amid the Diddy lawsuit accusations. Meek says, quote, the whole brake pedal slipped off. The Philadelphia rapper shared photo of the wreckage to his Instagram story on Friday, which was yesterday. So Meek Mill's rough week took a scary turn. That's an understatement, okay? On Friday, the rapper shared to his Instagram story that he was involved in a car accident along with the photo of a wrecked GMC with the caption, quote, God tell him, don't crash out for the busters. Listen, ish knocked me out. The whole brake pedal slipped off. My first time driving, shaking my head. See, if it were me, I would do more than shake my head, but that's just me because when I first heard this story, like I said, I'm glad that he's okay. But the whole brake pedal sliding off, and it's only your first time driving it. First of all, it will go back to the dealership, but I'm like, what in the Kid Cudi is going on? I'm gonna keep reading because I do a lot more than shake my head. The rough shape of the car naturally caused fans to check in on him and send well wishes via social media. Meek Mill responds. He says, quote, stop asking me if I'm straight. I'm just going to play it raw, how the world is. I'm blessed. I'm okay. But I ain't hearing nothing good looking. Meek Mill is just, he is, oh my goodness. Okay. I'm glad that he's okay. I'll just say that. The circumstances around Meek's accident and his interestingly worded tweet had some fans online making connections to a new lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, who's 54. Rodney Little Rod Jones, a former producer and videographer for Diddy, filed a lawsuit on Monday claiming that he had been essayed by the mogul. The 73-page document details a number of claims, including an incident where Diddy and an unnamed rapper were allegedly seen with underage girls, ladies of the night, which, again, I don't like that they wrote it that way because if you're underage, you can't give them consent. So these girls were basically being trafficked against their will. Whoever wrote this article, I wish they would correct that. As previously reported, the redacted rapper's name was described as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Mill, who is a Philadelphia native, dated Minaj from 2014 to 2016. However, there's still currently no proof that Meek is in fact the redacted individual or that he engaged in any of the alleged actions. And we all know that he had a complete, Twitter spiral meltdown. He was trying to, I guess, defend his name, or the accusations, I should say, because they're alleged, of him being, not the person that was filed in the lawsuit. We don't really care what his orientation is or who he decides to date and be with, intimately. We're just glad that, well, I am, that he's okay from this car accident because that was serious, especially the whole brake pedal sliding off after just driving it the first time. See, I've driven some hoopties in my day, okay? I'm not a rapper. I'm not a multimillionaire. And even when I was 16 years old and I bought my first car by myself as a waitress, after school job, the whole brake pedal did not fall off. But I didn't piss off any moguls either. It says Mill fired off a series of tweets on Wednesday in response to the allegations and speculation about his sexuality, saying an unknown entity is working to disrupt the hip hop community and to kill the Black image of the most influential artist. According to legal documents reviewed by the New York Times, R&B singer Cassie, who's 37, accused Diddy in November of repeatedly SA throughout the course of a decade. During a 2012 incident, Cassie claimed that Diddy became upset when he realized that she and rapper Kid Cudi had a brief relationship and threatened to blow up Cudi's car. At around the time Kid Cudi's car exploded in his driveway, the suit read, a spokesperson for Cudi confirmed that it's all true. Around that time, a spokesperson for the Day and Night rapper, they corroborated Cassie's claim in a statement. Yeah, basically saying everything that she said in the lawsuit was all true, which again is why, Diddy paid her so quickly. I'll say this. I'm glad again that Kid Cudi is okay. You know what I mean? I wish that Cassie would have left him sooner. I think that this is extremely serious. If I were Meek, I mean, and this is just me, I would, take some time away. And when I say away, I mean like Russell Simmons away, like that type of away. Like, and I'm not making light of what Russell did because he's a whole alleged, you know, entity of in and of himself. The way he treats his daughters and the way he treated Kimora was horrible in and of itself. But he has his own lawsuits to worry about. But if my whole brake pad slipped off the first time that I drove a car, I would take the car back to the dealership, get my money back, and exit stage left to some remote place where, I would have minimal contact with people for at least a while, at least until I know that all these lawsuits against Mr. Combs and others have been resolved, right? It may take a year or two, but the way that they're being filed, you know, like the speed in which all these lawsuits are coming out, I doubt it takes that long. 2024 is really like the year of revelation. People are coming out speaking their truth, and the empire is falling, both Hollywood and otherwise. Entertainment industry, the music industry is blown wide open. But Meek, he's so worried about his image, and he's like, stop asking me if I'm straight. I'm just gonna play it raw. How the world is, I'm blessed, but I'm okay. I ain't hearing nothing good looking. You better be hearing something. If that's not a bullhorn, I don't know what is. Yeah, he's so worried about projecting this image of masculinity and trying to be so tough. And it's like, why would you want to stick around? Why do you, say, oh, I'm good, or it's nothing good looking. Stop asking me if I'm straight. Sir, you're 36 or however old. I don't know. I don't even know how old he is. I was just quoting the meme that, rest in peace, that comedian made about LeBron James back when he was 36. But Meek Mill actually is 36 years old. He was born May 6th, 1987. Sir, you're 36. Be with whoever you want to be with. We don't care. But I would suggest that you take this seriously, because you're saying the whole brake pedal slipped off my first time driving, shaking my head. Brake pedals don't just slip off your first time driving. Brake pedals don't slip off your 100,000th time driving. You know what I mean? Like your millionth time driving. I've never known for a brake pedal to just slip off. Okay, it's not a Cinderella slipper, right? This is a bullhorn. I would highly suggest that you take this seriously, that you pay attention, that you have somebody in your corner, and I'm so serious, that is not a yes person, somebody, I don't know, your mama, somebody, you know what I mean? Some kind of family member, somebody to say, this, you need to wake up and pay attention. Stop trying to project your image. You know, you're a grown man, good and grown, 36, absolutely. Like, now is not the time to be worried about your rap image. It's pretty much a wrap. Like, right? Like, you should be focusing on businesses, you know, take the road of Jay-Z, Nas. They're not in the streets, you know, having beef with people, doing all those things. Your safety comes first, and that's something to pay attention to. But you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Again, I'm glad that he's okay, but instead of trying to stunt for the gram and, you know, trying to battle on Twitter and, you know, go back and forth with academics and all this other foolishness, like I said, if it were me, I would be taking a vacation, a long one. But that's just me. Um, he's not. I don't know. Meek doesn't seem to be taking this too seriously. But again, I'm glad that he's okay. I'm glad that he was able to walk away unharmed. I'm glad, you know, the car didn't veer off the road and, you know, hit anybody else or hurt anybody else. But I hope that he takes this seriously, because this is it's scary. You guys, let me know your thoughts. Drop down in the comment section. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next video. Take care, Aces. Bye.